So when you're doing your birthday decode, you want to know who was born and passed away on your birthday. So we're going into June 3rd, people who passed away. So there is this movie called Poltergeist. So Biden reminds me of the guy who plays in the Poltergeist movie. And this is Ivana Trump, and then this is John Benet Ramsey. So there's a lot of astral energy. So if you're born June 3rd, look into John Benet Ramsey because it's that type of day in Poltergeist movie. So this guy right here was born in Oklahoma, and his birthday is September 27th, and he passed away on June 3rd. His name is Will Sampson. So him being native reminds me of the residential schools in Canada and how like the natives were held to be like brainwashed to become like not indigenous anymore, to just be like pushovers in the new society by sending them to these camps where supposedly a lot of them had passed away and the Pope had to apologize. I don't know if he did, and Queen Elizabeth had something to do with it. So this is where we're heading with this June 3rd, him passing away. So in the movie Poltergeist, you have this woman right here, Zelda, who played like the psychic lady, who looks just like John Benet Ramsey's grandmother. So if you're watching Poltergeist, just think of the little girl being John Benet Ramsey. Think of the grandma being her because the grandma had passed away. So just when you watch Poltergeist again, just put these people in for that and you'll understand what I'm saying. Heather O'Rourke played little girl. She also passed away young. And suppose a lot of things happened. So look up Heather O'Rourke's story because it's very interesting. So again, John Benet Ramsey's grandma looks like Zelda Rubinstein, who plays Tangia Barons in Poltergeist. So Tangia Barron, born 127, and then Heather O'Rourke being born 1227 and passing away on February 1st at a very young age. Like, what is that, 13, 12, 13? So another person who passed away before even part 2 of Poltergeist came out, Dominique Dunn, she actually got taken out by her boyfriend on November 4th, which was P. Diddy's birthday. So P. Diddy's birthday line goes right with this Dominique Dunn. So look into her story. It was tragic. So she didn't make it to part 2 of Poltergeist. And again, you're going to think about Poltergeist and just put these people in. This would be the father of Poltergeist, and that would be like one of the daughters, and it would go with John Benet Ramsey getting hunted in the spiritual realm, and she would be like Heather O'Rourke, okay? And then this is Biden over here. So again, go watch Poltergeist 2, and you're going to put these people in these places. This is Trump. This is the dad in the movie. This is Biden. This is the guy who haunts everybody. Biden knows how to spiritually travel and haunt people. And when Trump became president, he learned what they were doing. And guess what? He be squealing. So they didn't want none of that getting out. That they exist in the astral realm, and you think things are just random. There's not. They're not. Like, just look into birthday decodes and look into dates that repeat. You'll know who does what in spiritual realm. And again, we're doing this for June 3rd, people who passed away. Will Sampson passed away, born 9/27, which is Lil Wayne's birthday as well. And the Jesuits started their whole thing in September 27th. So between the Jesuits and Lil Wayne, New Orleans, lots of spirituality in the September 27th birthday. So look that up. But this is him right here, the Native American that helped the family with what was going on in the Poltergeist. And if you think about Poltergeist, the dad in Poltergeist owned a lot of properties, but one of the properties had like a cemetery on top of it. Think about Trump. He also sold and bought property. So property, investment, real estate, this is what's going on. So like I said, when I think about the Canadian schools, I think about Justin Trudeau, who Justin Trudeau family has the last name Laveau. And when you think about New Orleans, you think about Mary Laveau. And I just talked about Lil Wayne, 9/27. Lil Wayne was at Kamala Harris's 50 years of hip hop performing because New Orleans has spiritual energy that's connected to that. Mary Laveau. So Justin Trudeau, Mary Laveau. Okay, same. This is what's going on. This is the spiritual team over that works in Canada against the natives and the melanated people. So New Orleans is very spiritual. Mary Laveau. When you think about Justin Trudeau, think about Aladdin because that's basically the cosplay he's doing right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what he's doing. And again, Mary Laveau, September 10th. Justin Trudeau's mom, September 10th. So the portal is wide open. Then you have December 25th being Ghislaine Maxwell. December 25th, John Benet Ramsey passes away at that time, and the 26th overnight. And then you have Justin Pierre Trudeau, December 25th. So think about him and her astral traveling and trying to hijack little John Benet Ramsey's spiritual energy because John Benet Ramsey's dad worked on a computer program, which is probably quantum computing, for Lockheed Martin, the military. And guess what? They tried that little quantum computing on JonBenet Ramsey. She's like the Red Queen. If you watch Resident Evil, they have the Red Queen, the little girl that runs the computer. That's JonBenet Ramsey. So look into the cases I'm telling you if you are born on June 3rd. And just when you're watching these movies, replace these actors to these real people, and the movies and the TV shows and the cartoons will make so much more sense. And you'll have to watch them again because you'll start to enjoy movies again. Like, what? They was based off of real people? Absolutely. One character like Aladdin could have many characters and many real people in one, because there's a million people with one birthday. So you're going to have energies of different people, but you're going to see the resemblance in real life, because it's like the end of the credits where the movie's ending and you're starting to see who is who. So when you watch Matrix, just put Justin Trudeau in place of Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves is Justin Trudeau and Ghislaine Maxwell is Trinity. Now they're playing good characters, but the characters sometimes flip. You're watching good characters, but you're watching the faces of the bad characters. So if you watch a movie, the person might have your birthday, but they look like your best friend, who may be like your evil best friend, because it's playing off of what they're seeing. So Justin Trudeau is Keanu Reeves in Matrix. Ghislaine Maxwell is Trinity in Matrix. And they're playing the good guys, but really they're the bad guys trying to, hijack people's energy, The actors, I don't know them, but I'm talking about what they're playing. I like Keanu, but I never met him. So right now, the politicians, the monarch, the rich companies, religious people, military, they're all wearing these hats. And they're going to the astral realm, which usually involves your dreams. Charles Xavier. Think King Charles, think Xavier, Francis Xavier, the Pope. So when they're on the astral ley line, you want to know who's showing up. So if you look up who was born and passed away on your birthday, watch the movies, go exchange those characters for real life people. You'll understand your portal subconsciously. So when you dream, at least if you don't want you or your family members to be taken out in real life, you're going to want to know these people are having a good time watching the X-Men, us, after the X-Men eclipse just happened where it crossed over each other. A lot of energies. So you're going to make sure you tap in, because they're tapping into you, especially in the dreams. They've done made many, many movies based off many, many of our lives. So it's time for us to start writing our own scripts and our own movies and writing about them and start showing them themselves. Even if you make a little TikTok video of what you have learned in your own birthday decode, that will help the next person. Okay? Teach one, learn one, know one. So James McAvoy, X-Men Apocalypse, that's where we are right now. Francis Xavier, when I told you they'd be up in their heads, like these people, Saint Francis Xavier, Pope Francis, Charles, King Charles, Charles in charge, all that. Because time, future, past, current, happening at the same time in a circle. So King Charles, Francis, and Francis Xavier, the Jesuits, the Romans, and the parliaments, as well as other religious people, as well as militaries. These people are in the dreams, and they're in spiritual realm, and they're in the ghost realm. So, and they're in mirrors, but I ain't scared of mirrors. I be looking at the mirror like, what you say, girl? Come, I be daring people to come into my 227 portal, because y'all gonna get messed up. So watch out with these people. Camilla, this Freddy Krueger and Camilla over here, these people right here in the spiritual realm, you better watch out now. Canada's Indigenous leaders asked for royal apologies because they did some janky stuff, and they're still doing janky stuff in the spiritual realm, and things we can't see that they do with the laws. And where the reparations, the world, black people, melanated people, reparations, where that at? It's gonna happen. So this is why when that man passed away, I just brought this whole code to me, and I want to let the June 3rd people know so they could keep track of their portal and be the leader of their June 3rd portal. Because this Ghislaine Maxwell, they have a picture together because they was in these streets. She probably was at that party with her for her birthday. Like, there was a lot going on with this little family right here. It includes the Sophia robot, which was powered February 14th, which goes into Pisces Sophia, Saint Sophia, Valentinius, and this was powered on Valentine's Day. Look into that. And my name's Sophia 227, so you already know I know. And I was hospital napped on February 13th, right before they powered that stupid machine, which is cool, the Sophia robot. But Sophia means wisdom. Pisces Sophia, wisdom. Saint Sophia, wisdom. So Epstein told everybody that he funded the COG system, which he had neurologists, he had colleges, he had companies investing into his neurologist program. So that little island was just not about doing what he was doing. It was about consciousness trafficking, about getting your consciousness and letting it go across the borders into the spiritual realm. Yeah, I don't know. These people, hunting people in the spiritual realm, like they be hunting him. So when you see Biden,